Paladin Warping channel for this FAQ update. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so that you can check out more videos just like this one. So, let's go ahead and get started. Today we're doing a FAQ update for April the 30th, 2021. It covers the Drukhari Codex and the Piety from Pain book that came out about the same time. So, let's go ahead and dig into the Drukhari FAQ, see what changed. So first up, we have Agile Hunters, and so Agile Hunters is a witch cult, special cult that you can take. It's all-consuming, and the last section of this witch cult's ability is that if you take the Hypex drug, which is +2 movement, instead of giving you +2 movement, well, as it's written right now, it gives you +4 movement. The FAQ came out to correct the typo that was in the Codex, so it's add 3 instead of 2. So you guys move a little faster, not quite as fast as they were, but a little faster. So the next change that took place was to diabolical soothsayer, and this is a warlord trait that you can put on your Prophets of Flesh warlord, which is a coven. So what this says is after this model is set up for the first time, you can choose from below, and what it's referencing is add 1 to the warlord's toughness or add 1 to the warlord's strength. Previously it said when you set this model up on the battlefield, you can choose from one of these. So I guess if you could manage to set him up multiple times throughout the course of a game by, let's say, pulling him off and putting him back on via the stratagem that removes the transport, I guess you could get additional strength or toughness bonuses. So there's that. So the next change is to take them alive. This is one of the custom secondaries that is in the Drukhari Codex. Essentially what it says is when in each battle round, for each monster or character you kill, you score 3 points. For each other type of unit other than vehicle, you score 1 point, and it all has to be done in melee combat. So what this FAQ does is it really just cleans up how it was written. There were a couple awkward wordings there that didn't quite make sense, so this cleans that up. Alright, so up next we have the change to Master Nemosine, which is a warlord trait that you can put on a homunculus coven's homunculus. So what it used to do is give you +1 to wound when this warlord attacked. Now what it does is anytime they attack, they can re-roll wound rolls of 1. So a little bit of a nerf there, but he already had a weapon that could wound on 2s, I believe, with his homunculus tools. And then he had a weapon that wounded auto on 4s with poison. So that's the change that happened there. So this is one that I guess has been argued about for a while, and that's what's the point of a reaver right now. So it's official. A reaver is 20 points per model. The most interesting thing, I think, here is the change in the blaster points from 15 to 10. And it really allows you to take a higher damage weapon while still advancing the models like you really want to, because they move that beautiful 26 inches when they advance. It is a little bit less damage than the Heat Lance, which a lot of people are running for 10 points, but I think that the ability to advance kind of pays off. It's at least a conversation now, definitely. So the next was a FAQ question that was, does the last of the Animus Vitatis ability only take effect if the attack made with this weapon hits? The answer is yes. So essentially what the last ability, the last sentence of this ability does is removes auras and aura abilities affecting a specific unit. So when you hit with this, it removes it for that player turn, but you do have to hit with it. So that's it for the Drukhari Codex FAQ. It's not huge, not a lot of giant changes, but a couple that are worth mentioning. So moving on to the Piety and Pain box, there's really only one change that happened in the Piety and Pain box. And when I read this, I was wondering what the point change was, because they essentially made Palpatine 45 points, and then the plasma pistol that you can put on her 5 points. When I was looking this up, I guess they didn't put the points for her in the book. They just didn't put the points in the book. So now, if you want to run her, you can. She's 45 points, an extra 5 for the plasma pistol, which I think is probably worth it. And that covers the April 30th FAQ. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. That way you can catch out more FAQs and stay up to date with your army. Thank you. See you next time.